G'day everyone, I'm Saltwater Steve and welcome to my channel. On this channel I'm going to be concentrating a lot on this tank and the aquarium that I've got inside. Go and set fish traps to catch fish, to see if I can catch some cool fish to chuck in here, to catch and net feeder fish and shrimp to feed these guys. I'm also going to be visiting a bunch of local fish stores all around Perth. And I also want to be going and visiting you guys at your houses. If you want to show off your tank, I'd love to come out in the future sometime and check it out. I've got a few that I want to go see already in the books. I've just got to get there and start filming them. But yeah, that's kind of be what it is. Fish traps, netting fish, food, feeding these, buying new fish to chuck in here, and buying coral. And yeah, obviously showing off some awesome tanks that you guys, the viewers, have. So please follow me on the journey. I was in the hobby, maybe 5-6 years ago. I first started off. Back then there was no LEDs or anything. I'll chuck a picture up somewhere of what my tank used to look like before I stopped and had kids and kind of got out of it for a while. I had yeah, quite a decent, it was this exact tank, but it was fish coral, it wasn't just a fowler. I also had a pretty decent mangrove jack that I'll try and chuck a picture up too. But because it was so long ago, I think I had an old Nokia. So all of the stuff that was on there is pretty well long gone. I've only got a few that I might have posted on Facebook here and there. Anyway, I'll do a bit of a show off of this tank and then I'll take you inside and we'll go from there. So for those of you that are new to the channel, this is my 7 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot, which works out to be about 800 litres. There's my Regal, he's my favourite, and I've got about a 200 litre sump sitting in the back there. These stripies I caught down at Mindarie. So they're one thing that we've actually caught and introduced to the tank. And also these, there was about 30 of them. These are baby C Mullet. They will grow to quite big, but at the moment the dragon wrasse has been mowing them. There was about 30 a couple of weeks ago and we're down to 5. We'll do a little thing. He's the dragon wrasse, he's the personality and the emperor. He's a bit of the boss. I can't even remember what this fella's called. You'll hate me for that. Bannerfish, I'm thinking, but I can't remember. My bird nose wrasse, he looks a bit like a dolphin. And my favourite fish of all, my Regal. Him and the Harlequin tuskfish are my favourite. You might be looking, those that aren't new to the channel, going, where is the Harlequin tusk? I'll see if you can see him. He's living in the sump down here. There he is. Hello. I don't know if it's a female and I got her and she was pregnant and she wants to lay eggs, but for the first time in a while I seen her eat. I chucked a mussel in there in a half shell and she's dragged it in and she's ate that. So that's a good sign. Hopefully in the next few weeks she comes good and I can reintroduce her to the tank. I'll jump inside and I'll show you that. So this is my inside tank, everyone. This is an Aqua 1 160. We got the blue starfish in there, banana wrasse, Nemo, Ocellaris, Coral Beauty, Sunday, the dotty back, my blue spot leopard wrasse, the parrotfish. He's an awesome thing. I'll chuck up somewhere what the parrotfish turns into. I do like fish that transform. So we got the emperor angel outside. I'll chuck a picture up of him and what he turns into. There's the chorus wrasse. He looks a bit like a clownfish, but he's awesome. He transforms into something as well. I'll chuck that up. And there's the moon wrasse. Well, there was the moon wrasse. No, he's gone. But he also changes up and gets some real nice colours. I'm thinking I might scrap these hammer corals, and my water mustn't be too good. I think my pH is what I'm struggling to keep at a consistent level. So I'm going to scrap them and I'm going to try and make that a bit of a zoo garden. Awesome, that's my intro, guys. If you feels like you might want to follow me on the journey, see what these fish change into in a year or two's time, please subscribe to the channel. It really appreciate it. If you like the video, that helps get the algorithms on YouTube and helps get my video out there. That'd be awesome. For those that want to keep watching, I'll take you outside and I'll show you what I'm running in the sumps here and outside. But if you aren't interested in that stuff, that's cool. Stay salty, guys. You. For those that are interested, I'll show you what I'm running in the sump. There's your glass shrimp. These are what we go down and catch. They were supposed to be food in here, but now they've got quite big and no one's eating them. And I think there's 5 of them in here, or there was yesterday. So in this Aqua 1160, the only thing I've really upgraded is I've changed the protein skimmer to a Bubble Magus 5. I did think I was ordering a 7, but I got a 5 instead, and it still does the trick, not too bad. Also running a little reactor in there with just carbon and zeolite, which I find just helps really good. And the old bio balls. I'll meet you outside and I'll show you what we're running in the sump out there. So we're behind my tank at the moment. This little tank I set up, this is going to be a quarantine tank. At the moment the weather's been so hot that I feel bad to put anything in here. I think it'll just cook. But I do want to get a bunch of shrimp and smaller fish and just keep them in here, feed them up with a nice garlic kind of rich food, so that when I do chuck them in, I know that they're parasite and pest free. And then we got the freshwater top up here in this one. All my bits and pieces up the top there. Running a decent sized protein skimmer. This thing plugs away, I've only just cleaned it out. Put the tusk fish down in there. Hello! And we're running ozone through. We've got a 36 watt UV sterilizer. That's pretty much it. Another little reactor there with just the same thing, zeolite and carbon in it. And it seems to have stopped working. There we go. She's back running. Just going to do a little quick feed, guys. This is a feed I make up myself, just of mussel and prawn with garlic and some spirulina mixed in. Well, everyone's missed it. So the Emperor Angel is a bit of the bully of the tank. He's the boss, him and the Dragon Wrasse or the Reindeer Wrasse. But he was bullying my favourite Regal, but he's fit in quite well. I still haven't actually seen the Regal eat. I've had 2 in my old tank that I had many years ago that never made it. And this is the second one. When I first set up the system, I put one in. And once I introduced the Emperor Angel, it stopped eating and it didn't make it. So I'm hoping that this guy, now being much bigger, settles in and yeah, I can have him for many years, because him and the Harlequin tuskfish, they are both my 2 favourite fish in the world. I'd probably pick the Regal over the tuskfish just because I know how difficult these are to keep. So I'm hoping I can get him to eat and stay healthy, and I hope the tuskfish down there comes good and we can reintroduce him to the tank. So if you're really keen to follow us on this journey, please like and subscribe. It'd mean a lot to me. I'm sitting on 100 at the moment. I'd love to, yeah, get up past that. One day I'd really love to set up a saltwater pond out in the backyard, but that won't be for some time. Maybe 10,000 plus likes and we'll get there. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, stay salty. Yo!